Cork Simon is a means of changing society for the better. It's a means of dealing with one of the most pressing and awful social problems that we have in Ireland. It's a place that brings people together because everybody believes in the people that we're working with. By our work, we help to transform lives and to transform society. I became very aware of Cork Simon when I was a teenager, really. I suppose most of us become somewhat socially aware. I myself got involved in volunteering on a Tuesday night as a co-worker in John Street Shelter in the 80s when I was a student for a short period of time. And it was very different then than it is now. In those days, people were very much blamed for their poverty. People were seen as typically described as winos and, hopeless cases, and I think there was a social attitude that maybe they've made their bed and they should lie in it. And I think as a society we have come a long way, and I think that there's more of an acceptance now that society let people down, and that we all collectively have a duty to care for and support people, and to make sure that there's a level playing field for everybody, and that the very basic things like having enough to eat, having a place to call home, the very basic things in order to be able to participate in society are increasingly seen as being a right. What we're in the business of doing is translating housing into hope for people experiencing homelessness. To make a home work for a lot of the people we work with, where they've had very often a lot of trauma and difficulties, especially in their early lives, but often right through their adult lives as well. What's really important to make it work, the special sauce in the mix, is the support that we provide in housing, I think we've become a very strong service delivery organisation. We have some of the best support staff for homeless people in the country. The amount of training, the amount of skill that people have, and the way people bring their humanity out in the work with the people we're supporting is extremely effective. We already manage our own more than 100 flats and apartments. We're hoping to double that over the next 3 years. It's great to be here today in the sunshine at St. Joachim and Anna's, which is our latest development. Within a couple of weeks there'll be people living in their homes, people who've been homeless for many years in this building. 8 fantastic, good quality, decent, affordable apartments. And when we have the mix of the two, the scale of social housing to address the needs of the number of people becoming homeless, plus the ability to provide that high quality support in housing, then we will become, like a number of other cities across Europe and the world, we'll become a city where long-term homelessness is a thing of the past.